Welcome to another episode of Get Your Chat On with GYC Vegas, recorded and produced at the Video Podcast Studio. I'm your host, Gina Yager, founder and director of GYC Vegas, an award-winning PR and marketing agency. We believe every company has a story to tell, and we're passionate about getting businesses recognized. At Get Your Chat On, we sit down with local professionals to get to know a little about their organization, their role, and their perspective on our vibrant business community here in Southern Nevada. And on today's episode, we're chatting with Will Bauer, co-founder of Two Rock Guys, a unique venture that combines his passion for mining with community engagement. A Las Vegas native and disabled veteran who served in the Army National Guard from 2000 to 2009, Bauer has channeled his IT background and entrepreneurial spirit into owning an amethyst mine, where he and his team share their mining adventures through their YouTube channel. As a father and veteran who values community above all, he has built Two Rock Guys into more than just a mining operation. They create and sell jewelry, art, and minerals at gem shows, farmers markets, and local festivals, bringing the wonder of Earth's treasures directly to people in their communities, while sharing the authentic story of modern-day miners who are passionate about what they dig up from the ground up. Hi, Will. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, how you doing, Gina?
I'm great. And we have another guest with us today, George Wallace. And this is the first time we have ever had two guests on at the same time together representing the same company. So I'm so excited to have you two, George.
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
Well, for everyone who doesn't know, which I'm assuming there's a lot of people because I'd never heard about Two Rock Guys before meeting you, tell us more about the mine.
Well, Two Rock Guys is a business that we started as a result of procuring our mine. We were wanting a hobby. We're rock hounds at heart, and we wanted a hobby, something to do, something to bring us closer to nature, something to get us outdoors. This was before COVID, before all that stuff. We had just lost, that kind of stuff, and we decided to go out, get outdoors, and we got involved in, other things, and decided to go out there, look for rocks, learn, do some research, and eventually we found, long story short, we found a piece of land that was abandoned, and we were able to claim it. That can be done, through Bureau of Land Management and those rules, but that's how we ended up doing that. Once we got that, we started doing. We had all of our material. We didn't have any room for it. It was just overwhelming our lives and our house. So we wanted to share it with others because it became a blessing to us. We wanted to bless others. So that's how Two Rock Guys came about. It was out of necessity. We really had to share this with other people and share this with our community. So we built the business around that as a premise.
So you found the location. You found this. How did you put it? Inactive.
It was an inactive mining claim.
Inactive mining claim.
It was abandoned.
So how did you know it was abandoned? How did you know that there was still materials there that?
Well, we've been going out there for a little bit, and then that's when he found it online that it was still open.
Okay, it was available for sale.
Available.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So once he figured that out, he was like, "Hey, we need to claim this." And I was like, "Let's do it."
Okay, so you claimed it, and then you started mining just on your own, the two of you, and that's how you came up with a lot of inventory, as you were saying.
A whole lot. Yeah, it went from our front yard through the house into the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Well,
in our bedrooms, out into the shed. Our whole backyard's full of it right now. So yeah, we had quite a bit.
You had quite a bit. So how long did you mine before you decided to open it up to the public?
About a year.
Yeah.
About one full season. We mined for almost 9 full months.
Just
on and off.
By yourself, or with some help too?
Well, yeah, we have several friends and several neighbors and things like that. They'll love to do that kind of stuff, and they come out with us and they'll help, and we'll give them material as a gift,
Okay.
Things like that. Or they just keep, if they go off on their own, they keep what they find. Go ahead, do what you got to do. And
Okay.
So they helped us out, and then we just we would go on the weekends because of George's schedule. He does work a day job, and so we would go on the weekends and just kind of get what we can. Some days we go and we find if we're going for this bigger material and things like that, we're finding absolutely some days nothing. But other times it's a lot more worth it. And what makes it worth it is the adventure itself. Just getting outdoors, being out there in nature. It really helps relieve, endorphins. It helps with, your mood. It helps with all kinds of things. Your, exercise is great.
Probably focus and energy and concentration.
You have to be really safe doing what you're doing, especially doing the larger stuff that we do, more than just using a bucket and a rock hammer. So when we're using chisels and hammers and pry bars and the bigger stuff, that's what really drives us, and that's what we like to do. But we do teach the other stuff, and that's, what we always do as far as that goes.
What kind of programs and activities and excursions and things do you offer to people who want to visit the mine?
Well, like he was saying, we teach them exactly the geology of the land, what they can look for. And some people just want to walk around and pick them up off the ground. I think one of our favorite days out there was with the Boy Scouts.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah. We had the kids out there, and I think they had a really good day that day.
What did they do? Tell me about their day.
Their day? Well, they hiked in. We had them hike in. It was, what, a mile hike?
Yeah, about a mile.
About a mile.
They went from the trailhead of our trail to the claim. It's almost a mile, not quite. It's about, 3/4 of a mile.
Okay.
But it's a trail, and it's easy.
So they're young kids, and we took them up there. They got up there before we even did, before the truck got there. And once we showed them what to look for, half of them were digging, the other ones were, being kids, running around the hillside, enjoying themselves. It was a good day, though.
Smashing rocks together.
Yeah.
Just breaking up rocks, just to see if there was, crystals in them, or, just breaking up the quartz. Now, we tend to make sure that the safety is key, out there when it comes to that kind of stuff, because it can be dangerous. Gloves, we always make sure that they wear gloves. If they're going to be in the rock,
gloves, safety
glasses, all that. Yeah, absolutely.
So what kind of experience can someone book, and what does that look like when someone...
Go ahead with that one.
Well, usually when somebody books a tour with us, they'll contact us, and we'll set up a date and time that best works for them. Usually we can accommodate, because George's schedule, it's typically on weekends.
Okay, so it's all by appointment.
It's usually by appointment.
Okay.
And if it's not, we'll post those dates on Facebook or Instagram and things like that. We'll put up a date. It's like, George, I want to go digging. Let's go dig. George will be like, all right, well, let's open it up to everybody else. All right, cool. So I'll post it and be like, hey, next dig is this date. Here's the meeting location. Our meeting location is we always meet in Gina, Nevada, which is off the I-15.
Okay.
Interstate 15, heading towards Los Angeles. If you stop at that gas station there, we usually meet there at 8 a.m. on Saturday mornings. And that's usually, and we're out of there by 8:30, 8:35. And then by 10:30, 10:45, you will be on the claim.
Okay.
And so you'll follow us all the way out there. There's scenic views. You take pictures, all that kind of stuff. And then you follow us to the trailhead. If your vehicle can make it, you go through the trailhead and follow us all the way through. If your vehicle can't, you stop, and there's a gravel area you can park in. And you just park off to the side and then jump into somebody else's vehicle.
Okay.
And so we do that quite often. People do that, or they just walk in, or you can just walk the trail. The trail is fun to walk too. It's only about 3/4 of a mile from the main road. And so once they go through, then about 10:30 happens. We cut you loose around 3:30 in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, and but you get to dig that entire time. And what we do is we tell you, teach you geology. We teach you where to find these crystals, how they occur in the land around you that you're looking at. And we literally, instead of just giving you a fish, we teach you how to fish. So we teach you how to find these gems and crystals in nature. So you can take the knowledge that you and the experience that you learn from us, and you can go anywhere in the world and find gems and crystals.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And I see that you brought some things today that let's maybe show some examples. And you might want to hold them up a little bit because I don't know how high we can get things.
Yeah, the table's pretty. There you go.
So this is one of the dioramas we make.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little art form with little miner guys on there.
Hold it up a little bit higher.
Of the amethyst.
Yeah. This is really cool.
There you go, guys.
Really. It doesn't do it justice on the camera, but this is really neat.
The cameras don't do a whole lot of justice sometimes.
Here you go.
Okay. And this is...
And this is a raw piece of amethyst that we pulled out.
Look at this.
When we first...
I mean, you don't even know what you're looking at.
No, because it's up against the wall like that.
Right. But you can tell it's purple.
Yes, you can see the vein
Right.
running through it. And that's how our mine is. Like, you'll see outcroppings of amethyst that's quartz, amethyst running through it. And you're like, okay, well, let's follow that. You follow that, and eventually it opens up.
Okay.
That's the gist of it. But there's a lot more to it as well. As well as, there's things you have to learn about a little bit about geology and how the crystals are formed, which we teach you while you're on the tour.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, this is really, really neat.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to hold it up just a bit higher than the camera will focus on it.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Is it okay what we've done so far, though? Or
Yeah, they were just a little out of focus, but if you guys want to just hold it up close where you get space starts, that's where the cameras are focused for as well.
Right, because they're pretty much focused where your face is.
Yeah, so.
I see.
That's a little better.
Is that a little better?
Maybe they can pull it back a little farther. I'm trying to see the best way to get it in focus.
Okay.
Yeah, better. Anyway, so yeah, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're cool. That's great. Thank you.
I'll just cut in really quick. So here's a piece that that Will and George brought in, and the cool thing about this is it matches our background.
It really does.
We love purple here, as you can see. So let's talk about some of the key milestones that brought you guys here today, how you met. You said you're both rockhounds. First, explain what a rockhound is, because I don't know if everybody knows what that means. And then how you merged together, what brought you this interest. How did you know that you were meant to do this?
Well, we kind of started out, we met at some apartments here in town.
That we lived at. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, you were neighbors?
Yeah, actually.
We were neighbors. Yeah.
We met there was a picnic table there, and I was sitting there just sitting down. He came over, first time I ever met him, he had this large dog, this large, huge, half wolf, half something. It was massive.
She was wolf.
Mm-hmm.
She was beautiful.
Okay.
And was that the first day we met?
That was the very first day we met.
Wow. That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah, it was about 7 years ago. It's been about 7 years now.
Longer than that.
Yeah, almost 8.
And then I don't think I seen you after that for a while, huh?
No, I was in school.
And then a friend of ours was friends with him. He's like, oh, you got to go meet this guy. So I was like, all right, let's go over. So we went over there, which was another neighbor of ours. So we go over there, and I was like, oh, I already know this dude. He's like, what? And after that, we just started hanging out. And then one day we were watching... What were we watching?
Either the History Channel or Discovery Channel, one of those.
Okay.
There's a show called Mount Antero Treasures on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're in Colorado, about between 9,000 and 13,000 feet up, and they're pulling out aquamarine out of the side of a mountain with just a crowbar, some picks, and some hand tools, just hand tools, and of course the proper gear as well.
That was inspiring to you?
Oh yeah, anything outdoors I love it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I grew up out in the woods, so.
And then
Small
what?
town.
How did this evolve? How did the business idea come about? How did you discover that did you guys start mining on your own?
Oh, we just started. Actually, we started going out and just started rock hounding. Just looking for other minerals, anything pretty much.
Yeah,
It
we
didn't
started out
matter,
in Searchlight.
gold,
We just
whatever.
started going out into Searchlight, or going out near Frenchman Mountain out here,
And what'd
or
you
going
find?
out just gypsum, little teeny quartz crystals, bull quartz. We found chrysocolla, we found malachite, we found all kinds of little stuff. for about 2 years, we found almost just this little stuff, and really it was just fun. It was just a way to get us outside.
Okay.
And we got involved with the Southern Nevada Gem and Mineral Society shortly, I don't know, about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And they really opened up our world, because I had been doing a lot of research and a lot of stuff, but I just wasn't sure. There's a lot of rock hounds and a lot of miners out there will give you directions, but they're wrong on purpose. So they're not going to tell you where their spot is.
Sure, of course, yeah.
And so, and when you go, and we've experienced a lot of that. You read on the internet, oh, this spot's over here. With Georgia might have done that. We've gone there. There ain't nothing there.
Yeah, right.
No,
right.
It's about 150 yards
Why
or
would
about
they
a
give you
mile
a
down
map
the road.
that says X marks the spot?
Exactly. And so that's why we got involved with the Southern Nevada Gem and Mineral Society. It was to help us kind of open our mind and let us learn more about the area. And so that really helped us, and we started exploring that, and it helped us gain that passion to really just, the first time we found agate, or first time we found, what was it? We went on a petrified wood, a trip to find petrified wood. And the first time we pulled that out of the ground, and the feeling that we got that day, we were like, wow, yeah, okay, we're going to keep doing this. Because we were about ready to give up after about 2 years. We were finding nothing. We were just like,
a little bit every now and then, nothing really.
Yeah.
Not like what we find now.
Not like what we do now. And so it really motivated us to continue on and just to learn more. Learning, about geology, how, those processes form a lot of the minerals and where to find them. Being able to read those maps now has really changed what we do as well. So I can look at a geology map and go, oh, that's what that is, or that's what that is, or, and this is where you'll find it, or at least roundabout. And so it takes a lot of it's taken a lot of steps to get where we're at today. I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. So you joined the Gem Society, and then how did you get to the point where you decided to look for property?
I think what really opened it up for me is we took a trip into Arizona to Red Cloud Mine. We got to go underground, and that was quite an experience. We were 100 feet down.
Oh yeah.
And is your mine underground?
No, ours is above ground.
Okay.
Ours is above ground.
Yeah, it's not underground. I think if it was underground, we probably wouldn't be taking people in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too much.
Right, liability.
Insurance
right.
liability is too much.
Yeah.
The insurance costs would probably be sky high. I don't even want to know what they would charge for that. Because we do carry insurance, and it's still it's very
limited
expensive.
to what you
it's limited to age limit and things like that. So.
Okay, so you went on this trip, and then
that's what kind of opened at least my eyes up, is being down there and busting that rock up. You start thinking about back in the day, back in the 1800s. This is how they used to do it.
Oh yeah.
Chisel, hammer, and they just go to town, and that was quite an experience that day, pulling out that.
It really was.
That was vanadinite, huh?
That was vanadinite. It was really beautiful. It's a really beautiful red, orangish, and yellowish lead-based mineral.
Yeah.
So you got to wear. It's always good to wear a breathing, painter's mask down there, or something. You got to wear something.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't just be breathing all that dust in.
So you did this trip, and it inspired you
to do more.
Absolutely.
Do a lot more.
It really did, and it opened up our eyes to the world of geology.
And now we take trips up to up by Yosemite.
Oh yeah,
we go up there every year.
Okay.
So
we go up there to find gold.
So how did it jump from that trip to then finding property? Fill in that void for me.
Okay.
Where were we on that?
Okay, so on that, we were looking for a place to go that may be good on weather during, because we found that there's only certain places we could go because of the weather around us here in Vegas.
Right.
And we're like, so we go out, and this is I don't know, end of April, something like that. Weather got really nice, and I just did some searches, and and stuff on the internet. Did a little bit of research to find out where gems and crystals can be found other than just Searchlight or some other areas. And I found out next door, right over the California border, there was a wilderness area that was prevalent with gems and crystals. And I was like, well, that's cool. So then I just looked on YouTube, saw a guy, he was hiking on the thing, and he pulled out some amethyst there. And I was like, oh, wow, just in the area? So we go, and we're just like, oh, well, let's go see what's out there. And I looked at the geology, and I was like, okay, the geology supports it. The guy's video, it supports it. He's legit. He's not pulling your leg. Mm-hmm. And because we go to a lot of places where, they'll tell you, oh, it's over here. But like I said, they'll pull your leg.
It ain't there.
And it's not there. Mm-hmm. And we do that a lot. And so we were kind of getting tired of doing that. But I did a lot of research, and I was like, okay. And I talked to some other people that had been there, like on a forum, on Facebook. So I was like, okay, good. So we went out there. We didn't know where to park. We just followed the wash all the way on up. We found a little bit of amethyst. In fact, this is the first piece I ever found.
Oh, wow.
And so this is the first piece we ever found. Mm-hmm. And it was shining in the light on the face of a quartz rock. And it was just happened to be right there. I stuck my finger in it, and there was a small pocket, and out comes this crystal. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. And we saw the mine up there. I saw some signs up there, and I was like, there must be a mine up there, George, look. He's like, yeah, what are those signs? So we went up there, and we looked at the signs, and I took a picture of it, and we went back home a few weeks later, and I wrote down the information, and lo and behold, it was a active mining claim. It had been claimed, and we couldn't do anything with it. So we were like, well, we liked the area, so we went back and did some camping and just enjoyed the natural wilderness there in Kingston Range. Mm-hmm. And we'd go walk around, pick up crystals on the ground and things like that, and we thought that was so cool. And listen to music at night and just have fun. And so we did that, and the end of the summer comes, and we've probably collected, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 pounds of material, over the summer, and just in this loose stuff, pretty mm-hmm. much. And I was like, well, let me check on that claim. George was like, what about that mine? Let's check on the mine. I was like, all right. So I checked on it again. And I sent some information to the Bureau of Land Management. They asked me, they said, well, our records are so old, it's not in our system.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, really? So they sent me to the Department of Interior, who then sent me over to another department and said, well, here's the information you requested about 2-3 weeks later. Here's the information you requested. They gave me the information I requested, and they said, no, fees haven't been paid on it. It's currently considered abandoned. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, great. So George came home from work one day, and I was like, George, there's this piece of land that's on the claim where we were out trying to find those crystals all summer, and it's available. I don't know how, but it's available. And he's like, okay, well, he said, how much do you need? And I told him what I needed, went and grabbed the money, put it in, went online, did my thing, paid the fees, went to the county. You got to do that too, and there's a bunch of other stuff you got to do. So I did that and paid all our fees, and we technically had mineral rights for it.
So did you know you were going to turn it into a business, or did you at first just think, well, this would just be a place where we can mine together? It was just for us to go have a place close by that we could go and have fun and get out of the city
and just enjoy nature.
And it's really fun. It's a nice little scenic trip. It's something we enjoy doing now. We bring all of our friends and family there because they just enjoy it too.
Mm-hmm. And how did you decide to then turn it into, a profit turner?
When we had too much in the house.
Yeah.
Is
that when you started making things too?
Yeah.
Making jewelry? And
yeah, that's kind of when we really started doing it. When we started looking around the house, and it just kind of consumed the whole house. Mm-hmm.
You can't keep all the beautiful stuff. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
beautiful, but you can't keep it all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got to share
it
it
with
the
other
world.
people.
Okay. And so you share it. You have an online store, right?
We
Too, or?
are building it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
it
you
will be
sell
open by the end of the summer.
at events throughout town?
Yes, we currently
Okay.
sell at local events and shows. They can even people can even contact us directly, and we'll either meet them with material or they can come by my house. I don't care. Come by the shop. It's at my house, but just don't give my address out. You know,
Right.
if you really want to see the material and you're really that interested and you don't want to go out and dig, call me. We'll work something out. And so, but yeah, you'll find us mainly at farmers markets. Right now it's the summer, so it's super hot.
Yeah.
And our last show that we had so far was last weekend? Or was
No,
it, well,
it
the
was
weekend
like
before last.
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks
3
ago.
weeks ago?
Yeah, I was down in Green Valley. So we usually
Yeah.
do them here in Henderson. We're trying to go out, and there's a couple of spots I want to try to go out near Summerlin. So we'll figure that out as well too.
Okay.
So we have that.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll have to tell people when, what to look for next. I wanted to ask you guys about community support. So I know that where you really market the business is really here local, even though it's just over the border in California. So talk about how you give back to the local community.
Right now, we're offering. We usually offer, as far as our business, we offer a 10% discount to any family member or person that's either a first responder, a veteran, their family member, something like that. That's
Okay.
serves the community in a greater sense. So
Right.
we do offer that. As far as giving back to our community and community support, the best way that we do that now is through the education that we provide through our tours. Other than that, because we are a fledgling business, we just haven't had enough opportunities out there to really give back to our community, which is what we're trying to build now.
Right.
We'd really love to give back in other ways.
Well, we met through an interesting way. However, why I felt some synergy with you is because I'm on the board for the Las Vegas Natural History Museum. And so you did tell me, because we're gearing up for our Dino Ball in September, that you do give back to nonprofits when they ask for donations for an auction. So you can definitely count that.
Okay, so yes, we are giving, if I can mention that, we are giving back for the spring ball that's coming up the fall ball that's coming up for the Las Vegas History Museum. We are donating a package of a group of 6 tickets for a group package for 6 people as a group to come on out. It's a full day excursion. It lasts from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's a really good value. It's over $1,000 value.
Okay.
Well over $1,000. And then we also are giving some material as well that will be auctioned off in the silent auction as well. So some larger pieces and possibly a diorama, which I'm working on now.
That's awesome.
So
that's really exciting.
Yeah.
What's coming up? What are you guys working on? What's the next thing?
What are we working on right now?
A lot, George. Go ahead.
We got the little bricks we're coming out with right now for the kids.
Oh yeah, you talked about the dig
so they can break
kits.
them up. Right.
Yeah.
We put 5 or 6 decent sized crystals inside it. And it's mainly for the kids, but I know adults like them too.
Okay.
They really do, yeah.
They can either break them up or just put them underwater and dissolve it and then pull the crystals out.
Okay. That's a really cool project.
We call them I've Got a Good Feeling dig kits. So we developed those with another group of rock hounds, friends of ours, called the Crust Busters. You can look them up on YouTube. They actually had more followers than we did at one time. And I don't know if they still do or not. But we helped. They're going to help us with our next line, our merch, all our other stuff that we're currently developing.
Okay, that's another thing that's next. Merchandise?
Yeah, so they're definitely help us merchandising all that kind of stuff. So we developed that product, and George is really happy about it. It just came to us. We did it. We developed it. We even tested it. It was sold out the first day. We couldn't keep enough of them.
Nice. Okay. Well, they're going to do well.
We know they're going to do well. We just have to make more.
A lot more.
I could see where those could be good things to sell, like at the museum shop.
Absolutely.
Or at the Las Vegas Discovery Museum too, the Children's
They're
Discovery
great for
Museum.
teachers. A lot of teachers. We had a lot of teachers buy them.
Yeah, that's a great thing too. So yeah, fantastic. Well, I know we've gone a lot longer than we normally do. So I do normally go into some networking questions, and I think that's probably where what we'll end on. We'll end on those. So
Okay.
I like to add, it's fun. We do some Mad Lib style questions. And it's about doing business in Las Vegas. So I want you to fill in the blank with whatever. I'm going to go back and forth.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll ask him the first one. All right. So when you just tell me what comes to your mind. So when starting a mining business in the Mojave Desert, it's essential to have a strategy for. I tailored them just to you.
Yeah. It's essential to have a strategy for safety, for sure. It can get really hot out here. You need to make sure that you are prepared for the outdoor elements. The Mojave Desert, whether you're
Bring lots of water
here or in California in the area, it sucks out the wet. Any moisture you have in your body, it's gone.
Okay.
You got to have lots of water.
One thing every new entrepreneur should know before starting a unique business like mining is to never underestimate the power of.
What do you think, Mama? Power of what?
I'd say the power of never underestimate the power of. Well, especially here in Vegas, the power of networking is key. I really think that without that, something like what we're doing as a hobby, building into business, is just not possible. It's just not possible as a traditional business model, because we don't have a traditional business model at all. Like if I was to go to a bank with a business plan with something like this, they'd be like, "What? Really? No." And so, networking is key, and building relationships is just so key.
Having resources?
And having those, because it allows you to access to those resources and allows you access to other things to just grow your business.
We all need help from other people, right?
Yeah, you can't do things on your own. I mean, especially...
a lot of ours is a lot of word of mouth, too. Talking to a lot of people. That's what you got to do.
All right. When it comes to meeting with fellow rockhounds, collectors, or business contacts for coffee, lunch, or drinks, you can't go wrong meeting up at.
The one place that's kind of they have 3 locations throughout the valley. There's Mothership Coffee. They're kind of situated. I think they have
more than 3 now.
Yeah, they have more than 3.
They're big.
And there's one halfway distance in between anywhere you want to go in the city.
Very true. It's easy to meet up at.
So if you meet there, you're always meeting halfway. So I think that's a great location, and the coffee's good. And atmosphere is great too. And you can even sit in some of the other spots that aren't, like, sometimes they play music outside, and it's not real loud.
Yeah.
So.
Very nice. All right. The best way to unwind after a day of mining and digging in the desert is to indulge in some what to recharge for the next day?
A little bit of TV, a little beverage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice way to relax.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Netflix and chill is usually what we do, because when you're out there, we even when we bring out tourists and stuff like that, it's work for us. But it doesn't feel like work when we're having fun. It's not work for us.
Yeah.
But it is
I was gonna
work.
say it's not.
So
work.
when we're
truly doing
done
what
and we
you
get
love.
home, that's when it hits us. We get home and we're like, "Wow, I am spent."
Yeah.
And a good, nice cold drink, water, good glass of iced tea, and and some Netflix is great.
Well, it's been so much fun having you guys on the show and having 2 guests for the first time. Tell everyone how they can learn more about Two Rock Guys and learn more about the tours that you provide.
Sure. You can always reach us on any of the 4 major platforms. We're on Google. You can search for Two Rock Guys. You can even search for the name of our mine, Purple Blessings Mine. And you can search for that, and you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
All at Two Rock Guys.
Number
2, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
at
number 2.
Two Rock
Okay.
Guys, or you'll see Two Rock Guys 702. because we're in this area. So
Okay.
yeah, anything to do with that. And we're the only ones that show up for that. I did a lot of research on that before we chose that name.
You want to be sure. Exactly. I think that's a wrap for today's episode.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right.
It was great. We really had fun.
Thank you. Be sure to follow us at GYC Vegas on Instagram, Facebook, X, and LinkedIn, and subscribe to our channel wherever you stream podcasts. And if you want to learn more about how your business can enhance its marketing efforts through the power of PR, visit our website at gycvegas.com. Thanks for listening to Get Your Chat On with GYC Vegas, and we'll see you next time.